Now in our regional news. The woman whose husband was killed by police officers during a domestic dispute in Chagaranas on Friday was chopped almost a dozen times by her spouse. Chanel Jeffrey sustained chop wounds to her back, hand, neck, and head when she was attacked by her husband Christopher Singueno. A police officer on Saturday confirmed that the mother of the four remained a patient at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex with 10 or 11 chop wounds. Her husband was shot and killed by police. They saw Jeffrey on the floor of the living room with Singueno standing over her, chopping her. The police officer called out to him to stop, but did not comply. Jeffrey was close to the door but was unable to open it. The officers broke down the door and entered and fired shots. He and Jeffrey were taken to the Chagaranas District Health Facility where he died. Their children were taken by their grandfather prior to the incident. Now in Dominica. The body of the pilot of a plane that crashed in a wooded area 4.5 miles west of Douglas Childs Airport on Thursday has been recovered, the chief executive officer of the Dominica Air and Seaport Authority, Bernard Bradouville, has said. We got the assistance of the French with a helicopter and along with the police and the rescue team, and they have actually retrieved the pilot from the aircraft. Unfortunately, he did not make it, Bradouville said. The name or nationality of the pilot has not been disclosed. He was the lone occupant of the plane that was on a flight between the French islands of Martinique and Guadeloupe when it disappeared 6 miles off the airport early Thursday morning. The plane was found in the syndicated area, nested at the foothills of Dominica's tallest mountain. Last week, a Sky High Aviation Services Jetstream 41 aircraft crash-landed at the Douglas Childs Airport. The Dominican Republic-based aircraft had 32 people on board, including 3 crew members. There were no fatalities. And finally, hours after defending his officer's decision to search the hotel room of Buju Banton, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith met with the Jamaican artist to assure him officers will not interfere with him or members of his entourage again. In a release, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service said Griffith met with Banton, whose real name is Mark Murray, at Hilton, Trinidad to indicate that he, Griffith, was aware of the embarrassment, anxiety, and inconvenience which the earlier search of Buju Banton's room had caused. Furthermore, the Commissioner of Police assured Banton that the rest of his stay in Trinidad and Tobago would be incident-free. Griffith assured Banton that the search was not a personal attack on himself or his entourage. Addressing the actual search of Banton's room on Saturday, Griffith said officers of the Organized Crime and Intelligence Unit had received certain intelligence which led them to search the artist's room. The Commissioner of Police, however, said he was concerned that the intelligence was flawed as nothing was found. Banton immediately took to his Instagram page after the raid, posting a video. When contacted moments after the incident, Griffith confirmed officers conducted the search and nothing illegal was found in the room. The Commissioner of Police was reluctant to give information as to what inspired during the search of the reggae singer's room. Griffith said the police were well within their rights to conduct a search of the singer's room. This is not an abuse of authority. This is what police do. And this is what we have done over the last 50 years and will continue to do, he said, adding the action was proof that the police was non-discriminatory in their approach. Banton was convicted in 2011 of conspiracy to possess cocaine with the intent to distribute. He was released from a United States prison last December. This conviction meant he required an exemption from Minister of National Security to enter the country to perform for the I Am Legend concert